Hey y'all, so Craft Holsters once again reached out to me to do another review. Today we're looking at their shoulder rig for guns with lights. Really cool actually, because for me at least, it seems like they're not actually many companies making holsters or shoulder holsters for guns with lights. It's kind of a no-brainer. You got a big gun, why not have a flashlight on it? So, a couple things to mention about this. In the time from when they sent me this and now, they have changed how they offer this. They offer this, right, this holster, but instead of having the single-sided shoulder rig like shown here, they have the double-sided. I think the double-sided is better. I have a single-sided version to review, and I have done a review of their double-sided shoulder holsters in the past. I will try and put a link in there, but this is going to kind of be a different review because I'm going to kind of review this and then this on the tabletop, and then I'll talk about it all at the end of that. So let's go get into the review, and we'll see if we can keep track of everything. Here we are on the bench, and this is going to be a little bit different review. So they offer this holster in a shoulder rig with the light, but it's their full system, so we're going to review this and this separately. They offer this shoulder holster system, but they don't offer it with a light. I know it's confusing. Again, it's not ideal, but we're going to work with what we have. So we're going to look at the holster first, just the holster. So with this holster, to get this gun with a light in a shoulder rig, they offer their full system that has the mags on the other side. I did a review of that style shoulder holster, actually for just a regular Glock 19 without a light. I'll post a link to that video you can go watch, so kind of meld these together. So shoulder holster, right, with a light. Really nice. I like the fact that they're doing that because generally, when you're carrying a shoulder rig, one of the big benefits is you can carry a much bigger gun in a shoulder rig. And bigger guns usually have the ability to add a light to them. So naturally, you're already in a shoulder rig. Why not go the extra mile and put the light on there for a little extra something? This holster, we're going over basically, the fit and finish. Not terrible, right? Looking at it, stitching seems nice. Break-in period, pretty aggressive. Something I've noticed is leather holsters made for guns with lights seem to be fairly aggressive break-in. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Every holster I've ever had, for the most part, that's leather with a light on it has seemed to be aggressive. This one's no different. It was extremely tight to break in, but it's pretty much there now. Stitching along here is nice. Nothing given loose. Thumb brake on here, nice clean brake. They did not countersink or do anything here to hide this, so it will scratch your finish, something I always have a pet peeve for, but not the end of the world. Gun comes out of the holster now fairly smoothly. Again, it's a little tight still, but it is getting there. I probably have to work it a little bit more. But gun comes out of holster real nice, holds its shape real well. And as far as the light, right, now this has the TLR1HL on it, right, light in the holster, put it all the way in. Light is protected, see here, it goes past the bezel of the light, so there is some good protection there. It is open face though. Muzzle is completely covered, which is nice, no lint and gunk and stuff can get into the muzzle, right, so holster is made fairly nice. Again, really nice having the ability to have a flashlight on a shoulder rig. There's not many companies doing that right now, so it was nice when I saw them that they did that. Moving up, this is kind of reminiscent of what you would see from Galco with these little plastic pieces of hardware here, right? So this, I have noticed that up here, it is kind of, it's flexible, which is nice. So the gun hangs, it'll hang with gravity, right? I know some of the straps on some shoulder rigs, they're really thick, and what happens is like they'll kind of bow out a little bit because the straps are kind of pulling on it, but because this is nice and flexible, it will hang basically down. All right, so that is the holster for the systems they're offering with a light. Now onto the rig. Now the rig, again, they're offering shoulder rigs for guns without lights that are single-sided like this. I actually really like how this is set up. The strap that comes up over your shoulder is really thick. I like that, really thick, and it has a couple different points here. You could adjust stuff, right? Strap here on the back is elastic, and it is, again, really nice, really comfortable actually, and offers full adjustment. So the single-sided rigs, again, some of them I've seen they're terrible. This one's not bad, fully adjustable. Again, you can adjust it to your liking, doesn't matter what body size you are, they're perfectly adjustable to your liking. So that's pretty much how it looks. Let's go and see how it wears. Here we are, and I'm wearing it, and it rides very comfortable. Something I've noticed, this wide strap here really makes a difference. I had a single-sided shoulder rig once that long story short, the strap was very thin, and I ended up returning it because it was very uncomfortable. This rides real nice. Strap comes around the other side of my shoulder real nice. It might be twisted back there, but you don't even notice if it is. Fighting with stuff untangled, whatever. But rides real comfortable, and it just behaves like a shoulder rig you would expect it to behave. As far as drawing, draws out pretty smooth. Again, it's still a little tight. I still have to break it in a little bit more, but draws out smooth enough. No issue. Reholstering again, no big deal. Slides right back in. Right, thumb brake, nice and smooth. Right, nice and smooth there. No issues at all. Something I will say is, again, keep in mind that if you order this nowadays, it will have spare mags on the other side. Again, I did a review on that style shoulder rig in the past. Hopefully I remember to put a link in the video description. So yeah, rides real nice. Let's see how it conceals. All right, now I'm wearing a sweatshirt, which is pretty much what I always use for reviews. Now here's the thing. Being on the thin side, this is actually kind of hard to conceal for me. I don't know if you can see here, but the large mass on my side is the gun. Keep in mind, this is a 19X with a flashlight. The flashlight is large, and so is the gun. Basically at this point, you've got the profile of a Glock 17 with the light on it. So it's a lot to conceal. For me, it's too much to conceal. But for me, this holster isn't really a conceal carry holster. For someone maybe built a little bit different, it could be. For me, it's not. I use this as an open carry, kind of as I did a video on nightstand guns where I kind of mentioned that this is what I used by my nightstand, and it works excellently as something I can throw on quickly and be able to go around the house if something were to arise and know that I've got a gun with me. Again, I did a whole video on that for anybody interested. But for me, the conceal factor really just isn't there because, again, this is a huge gun. This is the frame of a Glock 17 with a flashlight. It's a lot to conceal. For me, it's too much, but if you're built a little bit differently, it's probably not that big a deal because, it basically behaves like any other horizontal shoulder rig would. So, final thoughts are, I think it's a good holster. I think the craftsmanship on it's decent. For me, for concealed carry, that's not really what I got it for. I got it to have as a nightstand gun. But if you were looking to conceal carry, keep in mind, with a light adds bulk. So, know how much gun you can conceal, how you're going to conceal it. And as long as you follow that, I think it'll conceal just fine because it's a good holster. I do like the fact that they added that you can now get the double-sided with the spare mags because, again, if you're going to go all out and have the big gun with a flashlight, you might as well have spare ammo to complete the tactical feature. So, good holster. Let me know what you think. Are you glad to see shoulder holsters that now accept flashlights? Are you not? Let me know down below, and have a good day.